everybody. Just wanted to show you a couple different methods of rinseless wash methods that I do use. One, just get some rinseless wash, O&R, budget friendly, it's pretty cheap relatively, you know, to what you get, and it's great, you know, for what it does. Fill up the dilution ratio. You can do like half an ounce to about 44 ounces of water. Put it in something like a Marilex. This sprayer is just gonna spray upside down, sideways, it doesn't matter which way. You'll also need some type of sponge. So this is the Big Red sponge. It has all of these cuts in it, right? So that as the dirt comes in, it's gonna trap it instead of scraping it flat against the surface. So this is one thing that you can use. Or you can just use microfiber towels. This is by Luxury Microfiber. And then this is the 800 GSM towel. So you want like, you know, like a thicker GSM plush so that the dirt can go down in there, opposed to like a 300 GSM towel, all right? So one method is going to be using the Big Red sponge. The other would be filling up your rinseless wash with a couple of these microfiber towels. So you could put, you know, like 4 of these microfiber towels in, and obviously with 4 of these, you know, you fold it into 4s. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 8 surfaces, right? When buying microfiber towels, I like using lighter colors. Even though they look dirty after use, you can tell when you have any type of dirt in there. Like this side, I'm not gonna necessarily know if I have dirt and I'm scraping it across my clear coat or my paint, all right? So what I like to do, some people just take this, wring it out the sponge or the microfiber and start wiping. That is a way, but I like to spray my vehicle down first, right? So that way this starts emulsifying, encapsulating, you know, breaking down the dirt and actually encapsulating it in the liquid. Obviously, if it's outside, it's windy, or it's hot, you're going to want to work a couple panels at a time. It's something like in the controlled environment like this garage, I can spray down, you know, the whole vehicle, and I work relatively quick, and I can do that. But you don't want to spray an area down and have it start drying up on you. So if you're just beginning, or maybe if you're outside, spray, you know, a quarter of the car down, a couple panels, maybe half the car if it's not that hot out, and then let it start breaking down and getting the dirt. So what I like to use rinseless wash is, let's just say you do your regular maintenance wash. You have a pressure washer, you know, you go to the car wash, whatever it is, right? And now you have the good part, or the bigger type of wash down, all right? You can use this in between. So let's just say on Friday, you washed your car full blown, you know, busted out, foamed it up and everything. And maybe now Sunday, it's got a little bit of dirt on it. This would be great for that. Or more importantly, as you all know, ceramic coatings are prone to water spots. Let's say it just rained and you're somewhere like here in Washington, where we have hard water, and after a couple of days, it's gonna spot up the coating, especially in the summertime. So it just rained. I don't want that to happen. You know, I've invested all this time and money into getting my vehicle looking, you know, mint. You're going to, or like this up here, you have bird poop, something like this. You want to get that off, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and spray down the whole area. All right. You don't need to use that much, right? But you pretty much, you're gonna get, it's gonna start breaking everything down, right? Gonna start encapsulating any of that dirt and debris up in the rinseless wash. All right, so this is one method of doing it with the Big Red sponge. Let's just say you have buckets, 2 buckets with 2 lids, or you're like here in my garage, where you can fill up one with just regular water, and then you'll have one, this is 2 gallons to half an ounce of O&R in here, right? One method that I like to do is I'll take the Big Red sponge, go wring it out. All right, so it's wet, has some lubricity, And again, I've already pre-soaked the panel. You would take your sponge, right? You're going to wipe down your panel. And at this point, you're almost just pushing, looks like you're just pushing the water around because I've pre-soaked it, right? So what the big red sponge is good at, because again, it's got those cuts in there, the dirt is going to go in there. After you do that, you would come here, put it in your bucket, and wring it out, right? Kind of spread it open so that any dirt that's in here can go ahead and fall down into the clean water. All right, and as you can see, the dirt's going down. Then you can put it back into here, wring it out, and you're good to go. All right, and then you get around the whole car. So come over here, got the bird poo. Just like a regular car wash, right? That's why you want to wring it out. As you can see, the dirt will start going down in there, right? Wherever that debris is. All right. And there you go. And then wring your big red sponge out into your water. And as you can see, just from this hood, you can already tell how dirty this water is. Again, for this method, you need 2 buckets, one with your O&R, one with your regular water, and then you're going to be rinsing out the sponge, all right? Right after, you can again, just go like this, and then it's going to pick up, right? It's going to absorb because you have a good microfiber towel. You can either just lightly go like that and it's going to absorb because you don't want to scratch your paint, right? Or you come over to the other side and you can just simply drag across. I think for most of us, this method, you're not bearing a lot of weight down. You're just using the weight of the towel, which is fine, right? And there you go. Voila, it's dry. All right. This next method, go ahead and spray down a couple panels, let the rinseless wash encapsulate, right? Envelop, and start emulsifying and getting the dirt and the surfactants in there. Let's just say you're in the barracks, maybe you're in an apartment and you have 1 5-gallon bucket with a lid. Again, you have the 2 gallons of water, you know, half an ounce of your O&R in there. And then you've got, you know, maybe you have 4 to 6 towels. This right here is the 800 GSM. This is a 400 GSM, right? I like the more plush or thicker nap GSM towels for this method. If you're not working with the big red sponge, you have a couple of them in there. And again, I like using lighter colors so I can see the dirt. So wringing out, your panels that you're working with are already wet with the O&R. Wring it out. You want to have some moisture in there, right? You don't want it bone dry. Have some moisture. All right. Fold it into the 4s. And then go ahead. Once you have it, you're going to wipe up. So you're gonna wipe like that, right? And then looking at your microfiber. Is it dirty? Take it like this and wipe up. It's still not dirty. So you can continue to go, right? And obviously, if you're working this panel, work at the top. The lower rocker panels and around here is going to be dirtier. So I'm going to wipe up. As you can see, I get some specks of dirt. It's not that bad, but I can say, hey, I don't want to be, you know, taking that against the paint. So, wipe off and look. All right, still pretty good. Have a little bit of dirt here, but this is good to go, right? So as you're going, you're just wiping up. Let's just say it's super dirty now. Let's just pretend this is dirtier than what it is. Just go to your clean side, right? Go ahead and wipe up. And you're going to wipe it up like that, all right? It's dirty. Again, you should be able to get a couple panels if it's not extremely dirty, because you have 8 sides to this. All right, so go ahead, wipe up. There you go, dirty. These lower rocker panels, they're going to be dirtier, right? So this is dirty here. You still can use this part right here. All right. Wipe it up, all right? So you see all that dirt right there. So then you just want to flip over to a clean side. So you get the deal, right? Wipe up however you want to. But again, so you're not using the dirty part, just flip it. Yeah, your rags, your microfibers, they may get spotted, but at least you can see where you're working with, all right? So let's just say I've used all 8 sides of this and it's all dirty. Well, I'm not gonna throw this back into my rinseless wash, all right? You wanna keep this clean. You can end up using this, you know, for a couple weeks, maybe even more, right? Just don't put in your contaminated wash rags in here. So you're done, right? That one is good to go. Go ahead, take your microfiber. Again, you're not bearing any weight down. You're just letting the weight of the towel absorb the liquid, right? Not really putting any type of pressure. You don't want to mar the surface. Just let the weight of the towel dry it up, and you're good to go. That's how you can take care, a little bit of preventative maintenance for the ceramic coating in between your regular maintenance washes, or maybe after it rains. After that, go ahead, shake up your spray sealant. This is TK6 or TR8 is what I'd recommend, and then you could use this every other wash, you know, every other month. After you do your rinseless wash, right? Go ahead, do a couple sprays on the panel. And then now, maybe take your 400 GSM towel, lightly, again, just using the weight of the towel, spread the product around. And this is just strengthening your ceramic coating that's on there, right? The topper increases the hydrophobics of the natural coating itself. All right, spread it around. 400 GSM. I like a 300 GSM to final buff off. Just making sure that you're getting everything, not really bearing down any weight again, right? And then you're just lightly gliding over the surface, and your vehicle's good to go. Hope this helps. Again, this is what I like to use in between washes, or maybe after it rains, before it starts to dry up and then coat, or excuse me, spot the coating. If you like what you saw, again, go ahead, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and then if you need any more maintenance tips, hit me up and I'll definitely help you out.